I mean, oh my gosh, every single time, it never fails. Hey, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you, Shay?
What's going on? Welcome to the Shay Shack. You know what I'm saying? We come to you live from Casa Library. And we're here today with the infamous Esco.
Infamous.
Yeah. Hold on, wait.
Okay. Oh, I got an audience clap. I got the infamous adjective.
Yep. I'm all in there.
Okay.
How you doing today? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Are you really?
I am. Just ate some salmon croquettes. I'm full. I'm good.
Ate some salmon croquettes from Dos Hermanos.
Shout outs to Chef Eli. It was good. I haven't had the salmon croquettes in a minute because they were off for the holidays last week, and I don't know what happened that previous week. I've been busy. I haven't been up here like I am usually.
Like you are usually. Okay.
I used to be.
How you feel about that? Oh man. Oh, wait. I didn't tell him what you do. You tell him what you do. You want me to tell him?
Sure, let me see what you say.
Oh, man.
Let me see what you say.
I don't want to tell him. You tell him.
Okay. Well, since we're sitting inside of CASIT right now, I am the innovator in residence here for podcast programming, which means this is something new for CASIT. So they asked me to come in and create podcast programming for the public here in Memphis, where I do various workshops, helping people, get their ideas flowing to create their podcasts. We do podcasts on structure, on formulating your idea, on scheduling your podcasts, on learning about the different types of podcasts. We had a podcast festival on International Podcast Day on September 30th this year that I'm very proud of because, it took some time to plan it out, and it was a success, our first one ever. And also, I do live Verbally Effective podcasts. I'm the host of the Verbally Effective podcast. So
Hey, turn up.
Turn up. This is a podcast that interview style podcast that intersects art, culture, politics, entertainment with a Memphis focus. So I've probably talked to about 278 or 79 people that are either from Memphis or have ties to Memphis, making an impact in the city of Memphis. And other than that, I am a radio personality. I've been in radio.
Hey, turn up.
I've been in radio here in Memphis for about, 23, 24 years. And the reason why I haven't been at CASIT that much is because I'm back at iHeartRadio doing the morning show.
Let's go. You want another applause?
Give me one more. Yes. V101, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. with the infamous Mike Evans.
Let's go.
So I've been there about a month now. So just trying to, been busy with that, trying to navigate my new normal, which consists of morning radio, getting up extra early, something I've never had to do.
Yeah.
Like normally, I think I probably get up early, but I call early 6:30 in the morning. Now I'm having to get up at 3:45, 4 a.m.
Yeah.
It's different, but it's been working.
I'm nervous.
Why?
I'm nervous. You taking control.
You asked me to tell the good people what I do.
I'm just playing. We just started talking about you getting up in the morning.
Right.
How did we get to you getting up in the morning?
Because it's different for me. And you asked me how I'm doing, and
so that's the newest hump, the newest thing you gotta get over.
Girl, these kids, Lord.
For sure. I ain't got no kids. I don't know nothing about that.
Sure. Them adjusting.
I don't know about the kids.
You don't now. I
ain't gonna never know.
You want kids?
I don't know.
It's like a huge responsibility, huh? It is.
I feel like if you ask me, I raised my siblings, a lot of them, or I take a big parenting role. So I ain't really interested in kids or having kids. I'm more interested in having a legacy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that got the same genetics as me.
Mm-hmm. That you've mentored and.
I mean, yeah, hopefully.
Brought up. Yeah.
Hopefully.
So you can still have that without, physically having the child. you know.
But they gotta look like me too.
Okay, we'll pop them babies out. Let's see what little Shay Shack look like around here.
Man, this is crazy. Oh, you a real professional. This is crazy, y'all.
But we are friends.
What you mean?
So, look, let me take my professional bun off. Wait, look, let me take. It won't come off, y'all.
It won't come off?
No.
Never?
I'm sick of this bun.
Oh, you talking about the bun for real.
Look,
I'm talking about the professional part.
As far, I feel like I'm a professional communicator.
Oh.
Meaning, not only do I know how to talk, I know how to listen.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I think that's like a key component that maybe sets me apart from a lot of people in multimedia and broadcasting. A lot of people don't listen.
Okay.
I feel like. Because you can go a long way in a conversation if you listen to what the other person is saying to you. There are more things to pull out and discuss and dig into if I'm listening to what you're telling me.
Instead of thinking all the time.
Mm-hmm.
100.
You feel me?
I feel you. I'm thinking about it instead of
thinking
listening.
about it. See?
So, like, how you tell can you tell when a person listening to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how, what's the difference between a good listener and a bad listener?
If you ask me a question and I look at you and there's no eye contact, maybe, you're not really, I need that eye contact. Like, to me, with the eye contact, that means we're on one page. It doesn't have to be the steady eye contact, but if you connected me visually, like with the eyes, I know we on one page or we getting there, right? I can tell when someone's not a good listener if they just seem distracted.
Yeah.
While we're talking, right? That doesn't make you just a horrible listener, but it don't seem like you into what you just asked me.
For sure. For sure. What you use that for? Like, what you do with it?
What do I do with
the talent of knowing when somebody listening when they not listening? Also, and the other half, which was, I just forgot.
That could make or break the conversation or the content. I know you very content driven, Shay. So if I have you as a guest on my podcast and I want to get the best out of you, I want you to share and be transparent. If I'm listening to what you're telling me, I can pull other things that people probably would not have ever asked you or never tried to go there with you, but in a professional, tactful way or just an Ina way.
Okay.
Where you don't feel, I guess, offended or I can't believe she just asked me that, because it's not going to come across that way. It's just, we're just talking.
100.
And I've made you comfortable at this point.
I like the way you said professional. I like the way professional keep coming up. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just talking about, when I'm telling people about my podcast, I'm always saying, I'm talking about building bridges between two different types of people. And professional is the word I use. And I have people tell me, they ask me so what does professional mean to you? And for me personally, professional is low-key a bad thing.
Why?
Because I feel like, this is how I personally feel. I feel like one side of professional is do you arrive on time and do you do what you're supposed to do and all that stuff. On the other side, it's the way it looks and dressing a certain type of way and carrying yourself a certain type of way and speaking in a certain manner. Yes, that's the part I don't like, because it's people that know how to be professional but don't do that. Mm-hmm. And so when I talk about being professional, I'm talking about building this bridge between those type of people. People who know how to handle business. I know how to get the business, I know how to get it done. I can show up on time. I can do this, I can do that. I just might not look the way you want me to look or sound the way you want me to sound.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But why put that label on the definition of professional?
I feel like that's what I've been taught.
Yeah. So now we're going to have to undo that.
Undo it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm with it.
Yeah, because,
that's the goal. They say I'm here. Okay, boom.
And you doing it too, Shay.
And I feel like too. I'm just talking about me I'm just talking about in the moment. Anyways. I'm just talking about in the moment. Boom. We podcasting and you like the professional and I'm the rookie. Oh God.
How long you been podcasting?
Like 12 weeks.
It seems like you've been doing it longer.
What make you feel like that?
You're so professional.
Boo.
And I say that, y'all.
Boo.
Wait a minute. Let me tell the good people why though. Because when we first met, you had those expectations. Okay, so we had to reschedule from the initial time that she said, okay. And she let me know she didn't like that, y'all, which I'm cool because something had came up, which hardly ever happens for me. But ever since we got on the same page, you have really, helped me out so much here with this residency, and I appreciate everything you've done. You've brought another aspect, I think, into this residency with you creating this space here in the studio, something I haven't had a chance to even get to yet.
Crazy.
With the residents. Like, look at this setup, y'all. Like, we weren't doing any of this. And the Shay Shack came up in here and handled business on the visuals. But, you're very technical. And when I say professional, you have a goal in mind. You want to get right to the business and get it done. And you're going to let, others know if you like something or if you don't. A lot of people won't let you know that. You know that, right? They'll let stuff slide.
As far as what go?
I mean, as far as
anything.
If something is on your mind, you're gonna let somebody know.
For the most part, yeah. For the most part.
And I think when that happens with business, that's so important because that's where lines can get crossed when you're trying to do business with somebody and both people aren't being honest about how things are going.
Right. Of course. Communication is key in all relationships.
In everything.
I love to communicate. I also hate communicating, so there's that. Why you look like that?
And why do you hate communicating?
Because of the parts that's difficult for me. So, man. Oh my gosh. I went on an apology spree this weekend.
Oh yeah.
I ain't apologized to that many people, but I did apologize to the few that were in my face at the moment that I could clearly see that, okay, boom, I could move better when it come to these people, especially if I care. I forgot what I was telling you that. I don't know what I was telling you that to say.
Oh, why you told me you went on an apology tour?
Yeah, I forgot. But I apologized to this white dude, Trees, and because I didn't apologize to him. What happened was I said something to him that may have been true, but still hurt his feelings. Instead of him telling me that his feelings was hurt, and I don't talk to family members for doing stuff like this. Instead of him telling me that his feelings was hurt, he said something that hurt me. And I knew that it was spiteful. Like, I knew he did it because of the first thing that I said, right? But instead of me taking time to approach the situation and be like, hey, I know you did this because I did this, and you did that just to be mean instead of telling me how you feel so that I can apologize. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you're not trying to do certain things, then there's nothing to apologize about it. And that's just, you showing that you respect the other person's feelings. You know what I'm saying? That you care. So, like, even, man, because I was hurt people. Because I was hurt, I went and said a couple of things I shouldn't have said. And as I'm saying it, I know I'm in the wrong, or at least that's not what I want to do or how I want to move, or how I think my mom would want me to move, because that's important to me for whatever reason. Love you, Mom. Shout out to you.
Aww.
Her birthday Sunday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
Terrible. Yeah.
Did you feel better after you apologized?
Listen,
Sound like
hold
you
on.
went off on dude again.
No, I need to apologize. I need to apologize to him.
Oh, you need
because
to.
I had a plan to go see. He had a show. I'm planning to go to the show and about to do it in person, but I didn't.
Why not?
I got a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot going on. I'm trying to get my life together.
Okay. But he's on your list.
Man, yeah. I forgot why I was telling you that. I was
Because
telling
we
you
were
that.
talking about communicating, I think. That's it.
The bad part about the communication
Okay.
is me. Okay, the first part is abrasive on the front end with whatever I said. I didn't have to say it the way I said it. Okay. They talk about being critical, like reframing, constructive criticism. Mm-hmm. My criticism isn't constructive. Got to be constructive. Okay. I could work there as far as communication goes. That's how I feel. Also on the back end, I struggle with words sometimes. I don't know. I don't know what the word is. It's gone.
Explain it without having to think of the word.
Man, listen. Not being so quick to, I guess, react. You know what I'm saying? Because my feelings hurt.
Are your feelings easily hurt?
I don't know, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I feel like I'm in this mood, or I'm in this mode where it's just like feelings, they matter, but they don't really matter. Like, what matters is the truth. If the truth hurt my feelings, I'm gonna get over it eventually. Mm-hmm. I get over it way quicker than if you lied to me. You know what I'm saying?
So it's really getting to the truth of the matter,
I guess.
Yeah.
How would I know?
Yeah, you about right though.
How would I know? Oh, we just 17 minutes in. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
We done running our mouth.
Not really. I kinda. A little bit. You know, when I started the podcast, I was talking about a therapy session, right? And so if I could because this was supposed to be for me, which is a therapy session, which is why it's so difficult when people ask me about the podcast. I'm just always it's not what I want it to be. Mm-hmm. It's just not what I want it to be, because I want it to be a conversation rather than, you know what I'm saying? I want it to be a us thing, you know what I'm saying? Rather than it's about you or it's about me. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Therapy. Who's the therapist?
We therapizing each other.
Okay, therapizing. Look at that. Okay.
We therapizing each other. But I got some stuff I want to get off my chest, but it ain't too deep. It's just what happened this morning.
What happened this morning?
Nothing. Listen, I woke up this morning. I get up. I do, get dressed. I do my Instacart. I'm going through Instacart, put all my stuff in the basket, and I'm thinking about how I feel. I'm pushing my basket push my car to the basket. It ain't nobody up there. So I look around. I don't see nobody. I walk back and forth. I don't see nobody. I see a lady at the back stocking. So eventually I woo. You know what I'm saying? I yelled probably about 2-3 times, right? Mm-hmm. When she finally started answering me, a security guard come out the back, and he started yelling.
At you?
Yeah. He was the first thing he said was, she in the restroom. Mm-hmm. Then he said, what you want? Then he said something else, but all I know is this man was yelling. And I was just like, bruh, I just get to going off. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. And what I realized is that I don't like to be yelled at. And this big-ass man come out the back yelling at me. Then he asked me what I want. What the fuck you think I want? I want to check out.
Right.
And it's just and then he said something about the way I dress. He called me, he was like, man, sir, woman, girl, boy.
No, he did not.
I'm like, nigga, what the way I just got to do with anything?
Oh wow.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I don't even know why you stumbling, cause I know I look like a little ass girl, kid. I know I look like a nigga too. But shit, that's part of the aesthetic.
It started your morning, like
yeah.
that.
So I ain't been smoking like that either. I've been trying to be sober.
Why?
What you mean? Why? Oh, the real answer. I thought about this.
Mm-hmm.
The real answer is, I cannot afford to smoke.
Okay.
So it's nothing like, all right, boom, ain't got no money to do that right now. Put it down. Stop smoking. It ain't always easy to stop smoking, but I can get there.
How do you feel when you don't smoke?
Mad,
Really?
angry.
Or is it a mind thing? Like, okay, I know if I got the weed, I'm not gonna be mad.
I feel like
You'll let things slide.
I smoke weed so much that when I'm high, I wouldn't think about it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But when I stop smoking weed, I don't notice a difference in myself. You know what I'm saying? But I just smoke some weed and I'm like, oh, okay, you different when you high.
A good different or bad different?
Depends on who you talking to. It depends on when you talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
But before I smoked that blunt, I'm like, I got it's like this feeling, this shit on my chest, and I done felt this way since this man yelled at me in the store. I couldn't shake it. I can't shake it. I can't shake it. So I'm just angry. I'm mad. I'm just energy. I'm sitting on like this.
So
Then I smoke the weed. Then I don't feel like that. Then I'm like, oh, okay, I feel a little bit better.
because you probably wouldn't think about it no more like that.
I don't know.
Or do weed make you think a lot?
No,
Weed has made me like a million thoughts a minute.
It do different people different. But
And then it probably matter what kind of weed you're smoking.
yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
I want my weed to lay me out. Go to sleep.
How did the incident end in the grocery store? That's all I know.
I went off on him. That's all I remember. I remember going off. The lady scanned my stuff.
Oh, she finally came up there.
And I packed that stuff up and left. I don't got time I don't got time to waste, but then I be like halfway mad at myself for even responding. Like I ain't even have to let you do that. But also I be feeling the need to set boundaries. Like that's not cool.
Right.
And that's just all I want you to know. It's just that's not cool. That was the same thing with the white dude. All I want him to know is that's not cool. That's it.
So did you say that in any instant?
This is why I need to apologize, because boom, I didn't have to say hurtful things in order to set a boundary.
Mm-hmm. You didn't have to stoop to their levels.
Yeah, what you said. What they say? Return the energy. Is that what they say? Match energy? Yeah, match energy.
Right.
Go on, say, hey, you ain't think of your friend.
What's up, Day? Oh, wow. Don't get on the mic.
Think of your friend. Oh, you should put you got to interview her. I got to interview her.
Big shout outs to Nay, our trusty, loyal security over here and friend at Cosset Library.
Yo, gang.
Do you feel safe here at Cosset?
No.
No?
No. I don't feel safe nowhere. I feel like there's always somebody hate. There's somebody insecure. Somebody that feel like you a threat that you really ain't posing a threat to.
Mm.
So I feel like in the sense that I feel like you were asking the question. No.
You know what? I have never worked in an environment where anybody, literally anyone can come in this building and you don't know who you're dealing with, right?
Yeah.
There are no checks in place on who I'm meeting with.
Yeah.
Like, and I guess I'm a people person, so it never really crossed my mind until I started working here, where I've witnessed a few things that, kind of made me uncomfortable with knowing anyone can walk in this door.
Okay.
Right? But I personally haven't had, any issues, thank God. But yeah.
Thank God.
Thank God.
I think that my response is probably rooted in trauma too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my own stuff going on. So I ain't really like, when you say like, I know like, people coming through the door. I don't know what that means to you, but I know that, you know what I'm saying, when I think of people coming through the door, we got a bunch of homeless people. You know what I'm saying? We got business people, white people, black people, straight people, gay people. It's everybody in the world, everybody in the whole wide world.
Everybody.
And I forgot what I was finna say, but I don't like people.
Now, you've told me that before.
Do you believe me?
Sometimes. I think that you do like people, but I guess it matters on what kind of energy they're giving you.
People suck.
Some people can suck.
I am sensitive. I'm very sensitive. I'm sensitive to a lot of things. I pick up on a lot of stuff, and I don't waste my time, because I can. So like, if you got a talent, why you not using it? You know what I'm saying? My feelings get hurt really easily, so I gotta protect myself. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do whatever I gotta do to make sure people don't hurt me, but that I'm still moving in a way that's about love. You know what I'm saying? Showing love to other people, and I'm trying not to be bitter. Instead of
right.
Is that a bad thing? Is that something I'm not supposed to say?
To say that you trying not to be bitter?
Yeah.
Who wants to be bitter? Who wants to be bitter, Betty?
I don't know. Somebody do. Cause I mean, like.
No.
I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Listen. If you mad for a reason. If you know what I'm saying? You don't want to talk to everybody. You don't want to talk for a reason. Something happened. It made you feel like that. So.
Like, I guess really the point at which you became mad and the point that you need to move on from it.
All right, back to you.
That's the bitterness.
My bad. Sorry.
Don't make me be a therapist.
Back to you. How was
Dr. Esco?
Okay, so what happened? That was my morning.
That was your morning.
Yeah, how was what? How you wake up early? Tell me about that.
I woke up early. This morning, look, this morning was better than yesterday morning.
What happened yesterday morning?
Yesterday morning. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a mother's intuition or we gonna roll with it. My son, he works at FedEx at night, and he was in my car. I let him drive to work. He recently got a speeding ticket, his second one. And, I'm already pissed about that. But, because we just had a conversation with him about it.
You got a speeding ticket, too?
He on number 2.
How much they go?
That first ticket was maybe upwards of $300.
Oh, they were doing like 40 over.
He was doing too much. In Mississippi.
I don't go to Mississippi.
Okay. So there's that. Number 1. That maybe was like 3 months ago. That first ticket. I felt like he had something to tell me. And I don't know, I woke up with that feeling like he's going to tell me something I'm not going to like. And I'm just waiting on it. And then he finally said, Ma. I said, what? I got another speeding ticket. I said, what? I got another speeding ticket. I said, okay, what was the speeding ticket for? Speeding. I know that. I know that.
He funny.
I said, you were doing what and a what? I think he said maybe like a 54 and a 45. I've had those type of tickets before, and sometimes the police may work with you, especially they could look up at your record and see the speeding ticket you got prior to this, right? So I just shook my head, and I'm like, wow, okay. Like, I need to get ready for work. I need to be in a good headspace and prepare for this show, like, okay, he got a ticket. So before I left the house, this was yesterday, So before I left the house, that's what my gut was telling me. He had something to tell me, and it was that. It came true.
Got superpowers.
I think a little bit. I need to hone into them more. But before I left the house, I went to his room. And keep in mind, me and my husband, we are both working early in the morning. So neither one of us are at the house. And so I got a 10-year-old that rides the bus in the morning. And prior to me going back to work at iHeart, we kept telling the boys, hey, whole lifestyle change coming up. I'm going to have to be gone in the morning. Your dad already gone in the morning. Dallas, my 18-year-old, I need your help with your little brother. Like, you're here. So I need you to make sure he gets on that bus. I need you to make sure he done brushed his teeth, put some damn deodorant on, washed his ass if need be. He's presentable walking out the door. Because, at the age of 10, I don't know if you know this, but little boys, they don't really give a damn.
No, I didn't notice.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's because I went through the same stage with my other son. So I think it's worse with this one, though. It's worse with Eli. But anyway, we were all on one page. And he's been doing a good job. But this particular morning, which was yesterday morning, when I went to his room, he had the door closed and the light off. That's usually not his behavior. Like, I know my kids. I'm like, I know this man up in here asleep. I open the door. It looked like he's asleep. And so it's like 4:30-ish. I'm like, what you doing sleep? I was like, I'm about to go to work. And you got to make sure your brother gets on the bus. Mom, not asleep. I got this. I got Eli. Don't worry about it. I got Eli. And I'm looking like, okay. So I leave. It's still on my mind as I'm driving to work. I get to work. It's still on my mind. I still have my old alarm setting set for my old schedule for when I get up in the morning with Eli. So they going off. And so I'm texting my son. He not responding. My 18-year-old. Mm-hmm. I'm calling his phone. He not answering. Mm-hmm. So now Eli, he got a phone for his birthday, which was November 13th.
Turn up, gang.
Mine got a phone number. So turn up. Now that's the little Scorpio right there. He's something serious. So I'm calling his phone. He not answering. And if don't nobody answer their phone, Eli gonna answer his phone because he happy go lucky. I got a phone. So I'm like, something not right. And so about 7:05, Eli calling my phone. I was like, hello? Mama, Dallas didn't wake me up to get on the bus. I say, you lying. I said, put him on the phone. So he damn near cried. Dallas get on the phone. Mom, he getting ready right now. He gonna get on the bus. I'm like, boy, he got like 5-10 minutes to get on the bus. So I'm like, he better get on that bus. Y'all call me back. He called me back. Eli called me back. Dallas didn't call me back. Eli called me back. And he was like, Mama, what do? I missed the bus. And so me and my husband are both at work. We can't leave our jobs to come make sure he get to school at this point. So I'm pissed.
Yeah.
But I knew this day was coming, Shay. I knew this was going to happen one day. But I would have never thought it was supposed to happen yesterday, especially when I had the conversation with you before I left the house.
Yeah.
Even if you thought about you was going to go to sleep when, you was going to second guess that shit.
Yeah.
Did not happen. So my son called me and he apologized and he was like, my bad, Ma. That wasn't supposed to happen like that. My bad, Ma. I'm like, yeah, we'll talk when I get home. So that kind of threw my day off a little bit. Yeah. Like I was distracted.
Okay.
Because my baby missed school.
How important was that? That's why you upset? Are you upset?
Not like I was yesterday.
Okay. And why are you upset?
Because he didn't handle his business and get his brother up to get on the bus to go to school.
Okay. That's it. That's the only reason. So
on top of the ticket, he also got. So it's like all of the things. Like why? Oh, it's like one after the other now. Like what? Now I'm feeling like what's going on? And my husband's like, what's going on with him? Like, you know, so I knew that conversation with his daddy was gonna be different from the one I had, and I was worried. I was like, oh Lord, like what's gonna happen with them? They got the same birthday.
So you just upset about the responsibilities. You know, I feel like
yes,
ain't handling a young nigga ain't handling their responsibility.
But
personally,
wanna say they so grown and handling responsibility.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, you know, I'm listening to you tell the story, but I'm like, okay, why is missing school so important? It's just one day. Like that's how I'm thinking. I'm also thinking, we talking about an 18-year-old young man, right?
Mm-hmm. He gonna get a ticket.
Yes, and plenty in the future, and he either gonna keep getting tickets, or he gonna not keep getting tickets
and getting tickets on our insurance, and our insurance then hiked up.
See, now you gotta, all right, boom, cut that off. You gotta handle them responsibilities like a grown person.
That's where we at. So
because they come with, you was gonna have to do it either way. I mean, well, everybody ain't raised the same. Everybody don't have the same type of, you know, guidance or whatever. But when as far as financial responsibilities go, I got them done early. So it's just like
right now we already, you know, since he's still living in our home. After he's graduated high school, he made the decision he didn't want to go to college. He said he wanted to be a full-time entrepreneur. Already started a clothing line his senior year. Maybe going into his senior year. So, you know, my child, he has always been a...
Want to hit my button. Sorry.
Oh, I thought okay. Very smart, right? Like, very ambitious. I knew he got the mindset for being a business owner, right?
Yep.
So I would have never thought he would have told me he didn't want to go to school, though, like entering into his senior year, because he's always wanted to go to school.
Okay.
Right? And so that threw me and my husband for a loop. Okay, cool. So what's the plan? But even though you don't want to go to school, what is the plan, right? So we're still trying to figure out what his plan is, because then there comes some financial responsibilities, like you stated. Okay, so you're not going to school, but you still living here. You fit to get this bill in this house right here.
Yeah.
So we gonna start off with the utility bill. We gonna start
not the whole junk.
But see, we not MLGW.
Not the whole junk.
This the whole junk, which only averages about no more than $125 a month.
Okay.
Come on, that ain't nothing.
That ain't like my light bill I had.
That might it look right, because you probably thinking about an MLGW type. We ain't talking about no MLGW levels, MLG robbery levels. We're not talking about that.
Terrible.
So he got that bill, but we've incurred an increase in our insurance, and I'm trying to prepare my son, because I don't want, let's say next 3 months, you decide to move out. You want to get a car, and your insurance gonna be higher than your car note.
Yeah,
like
I think
we trying to prepare you, son. Like, and what's crazy is we just sat him down last week and talked about being disciplined, and because we noticed he go to work at night at FedEx. You sleep all day. You don't even want to get up. Maybe let's just say you got to be to work at 9:30 at night. Get up at least at 4 or 5 p.m. in the evening. Handle your business. Do what you got to do with your clothing line. Do your chores. Do whatever you got to do. So you're not getting up right before you got to go to work. Because that's what's been going on.
Yeah.
So I think the structure and the discipline, if it was there, then we won't be trying to rush and go to work and get tickets and all the things, right? So, you know, that's why all these things are happening. Yeah. Like, it's like a snowball effect.
You know, the only thing I can really say is, shit, you know, it's tough to, like, I'm thinking about it as, okay, I see where we going or where we trying to get to. And I've had some similar experiences. Or just like, you know, with life and jobs and trying to entrepreneur at the same time. How long is the warehouse shift?
Not long, because he get there, 9:30? I think he get off at like 3.
Is that 8 hours? 6?
About 6.
At a warehouse?
FedEx. So I don't know.
Is he throwing boxes?
I don't think he's doing that. I think he's.
Cause I'm saying you be tired throwing them back.
I think it may be some assembly line type. Maybe even he on a forklift now. I think.
I hated working warehouse jobs. Oh my gosh.
I
Because
worked at FedEx.
Cause you be tired. Because you be tired. You don't have time for nothing else but sleep.
Mm-hmm. And there's so many people that do it though, because they gotta take care of things.
Yeah.
And
Look,
what you gotta do.
That's crazy.
So let me ask you this: what's up with the sleeping all day thing? Like
You work at night.
Okay.
What you expect?
But that means you going to sleep. You didn't just work 6 hours. You gonna sleep that whole day up until it's time to go to work again.
You probably was up while you was. You went up while you was. I don't know, going to work.
I've seen this young man sleep all day up until it's time to go to work again. I'm like, is that humanly possible? Is that normal?
I feel like yeah. I feel like most definitely.
Like, you know how like the old people say, get up and tarry around. Like, you need to get up and move around or something before you get in motion to get your day going.
My mans don't have a day.
Well, your night. Get your evening into
What time
night.
you go to work? At 9?
9:30.
When you gotta get up at what, 7?
I say get up at 5 p.m. You didn't slept the whole day away. I'm leaving the house 4:45 in the morning.
You just want to see him when you wake up.
I do, because I say goodbye. I say goodbye. But yeah, no, I just think, I also know I was 18 years old.
What you gonna do at 5 in the morning? I mean,
No,
no.
I'm not saying him wake up at 5 in the morning. I'm saying wake up at 5 in the
p.m.
evening.
Okay.
Yes. So not 9 o'clock.
I'm like, what's going on?
Trying to get out the door to be to work at 9:30. That's what I'm saying, not that.
My bad.
But I was 18 years old, so I remember. And then I always try to put myself in his shoes and in his situation and try to give him some grace and room to make some mistakes,
Yeah, at least he going to work. Because I know people that age that won't do it.
What they be doing?
Sleep.
See what I'm saying? What's up with this?
They won't even go to work, though. You know what I'm saying? They not going. You can't get them to get a job. It's over. It's dead.
Yeah, well, we told him, you're going to be in this house and you ain't going to school. You're going to be doing something.
I don't think school that important, though, because, this how I feel. And it also depends on where you go to school and what type of person you are, how you look, present yourself. You know what I'm saying? You going to go to school for what? So a bunch of debt. A bunch of debt.
My thing, in this situation, I'm talking about he wouldn't have had no debt.
Oh, okay, cool. But
he would have had a full ride wherever he wanted to go.
Is that also if he don't finish, he gonna have no debt?
Correct.
Okay. But I'm just saying, he gonna go to school for a bunch of debt and a hard time when you get out of school. And then you still gotta go back. Like, if you don't have a full ride or something like that. I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, and check this out, Shay. If he never would have told us, like, the whole plan was to go to school. So imagine, get
out your feelings.
Imagine, you got your child and you're involving them in all these extracurricular activities and things that you would think would help shape their future because these are the things they're interested in.
Right.
Right. You trying to hone in on that. Right.
Right.
And then for all of that to be dismissed their last year in high school for him to say, I don't want to go to school no more.
Get out your feelings. He might decide to go to school later.
He may.
And I think that's a better thing so you can have time to think about what you really want to do. Because you get in there and be doing a bunch of stuff. Also, I was going to say something else. Also,
what were you going to say?
My auntie was telling me, like, you know what I'm saying? It comes, she was explaining I was complaining about some stuff my mama or my grandma or somebody was doing. Mm-hmm. And it came to a point where she was just like, it comes to a point in, parenting where you have to let go. You know what I'm saying? And so, at a certain age, you're a guide and you telling people what to do, how to do it, how many times a day to do it. And at some point, you gotta let go and let niggas make their own decisions.
Exactly.
And because that's what it was gonna have to happen at some point, or it was supposed to happen at some point. Because no matter who you was gonna have to figure it out, make decisions for yourself. Fail a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm of that mindset. I'm gonna let you bump your head a few times. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to do it too.
Yeah.
So I'm not at the point of like, hey, you got to go up out of here. I'm not at that point. However,
I don't think you're gonna get there. You think you're gonna get there?
As a mom, I don't know. Now, my husband on the other end, I don't know. And then it'll be me and him conflicting, right? We'll see. I like he's so headstrong. My son, I don't like. He may say, "I'm moving out."
Yo.
Okay, all right. Where you going?
Get out there and see.
Yeah, but we not there yet. We not there. I hope we don't get there. I hope, he figure things out.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But I love my babies. So it's just different to we're at a transition point in his life, and this is something new for all of us, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Because he's really transitioning from a boy to a man. And to see that happen in front of your face, and like I got brothers, it's just, I don't know. It's different to see your son go through it.
I've probably never experienced it.
You might.
Mm-mm.
You might.
Did you see my snaps?
Okay.
Never. Face ass. I'm just playing.
Never face ass. Looking at ass. Okay. Yeah, and now we just talked about our mornings and our day. So we can go, look, we already almost 50 minutes in.
Yeah.
See, we can talk about anything.
You want to talk about something else? We can cut it short. We can cut it right now.
Well, you let me know. Shay Shack. Well, what we doing with the Shay Shack? What's the Shay Shack?
What's the Shay Shack?
Mm-hmm.
The Shay Shack is anything you want it to be. Rainbow.
Audio, video, content.
All
in one.
Welcome to the Shay Shack. The Shay Shack Production House. The Shay Shack Production House for me, well, right now, it's just an idea. It's a concept. But I'm hoping to grow, start different types of studios. I don't want to get to people too much because I don't need no niggas stealing my idea, even though this is a common ass idea. It's really nothing special. The special part is me.
You are you. Hello. That is the special part. And let me ask your audience, have you all seen Shay perform? Let's give it up for Shay performing.
Okay. Look, there we go.
Shay won our open mic night. Not this past Thursday. That was Thanksgiving. The Thursday prior to Thanksgiving. She did an absolutely amazing job. What was the name of your song?
It was the Say Yes remix.
Yes. That joint was lit.
My friend KJ. Shout out to KJ.
That joint was lit.
Woo! I did it with my mouth. I'm childish. Sorry.
You did it with your mouth?
Yeah. Instead of pressing the button.
Yes. Your stage presence is dynamite. How long you been performing?
I've been performing. Define performing. I've been performing all my life.
All your life. Looking at
Now, I ain't been performing all my life, but I guess I have been performing all my life.
You never had a problem with getting in front of a crowd, speaking, performing?
This one time, I was at a spelling bee and I spelled door wrong.
Door?
Yes.
D-O-O-R?
Yes. I was in the 5th grade. I knew how to spell door.
What happened?
Nervous.
How did you spell it?
D-O-R. I was shaking. I remember it. I remember they expected me to win. My class expected me to win. I was out the first round.
No.
It was a big sigh.
The pressure of it all.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been performing in church, Easter poems, speeches, dances, whatever. I remember going to this performing arts camp Mom put me in performing arts camp. They used to have me dancing, but I really can't dance like that.
Okay. Do we have some of that old footage?
No, I hope not. I hope you never find it.
It's your mama.
I hope you never find it.
I hope to find it.
Woo. But
You always been out there.
what the stage presence look like?
Yeah.
What the stage presence look like? I can't see.
That's why
myself.
you're so comfortable in front of a crowd. But it started young, right?
Yeah, get up out there and get up there and do whatever. But like I tell people, I'm always nervous. Every time I do anything, I be nervous. I be like, every time I start this podcast, I be like, man.
I get a little anxiety when I start or have to walk out and I guess talk to a crowd or host. They're a little nervous, but I think it's necessary, like, because that's going to kind of push you into your element, you know?
My lips dry.
Give you a little fire. Is your lips dry?
You laughing. No, that's not funny.
I can't see it from here now, but you know I'm blind now. I
Okay,
got my
don't
glasses on.
I done messed them up.
I think you all right, Shay.
Man.
Shay is crazy. Now, we do have open mic tonight. Now, y'all probably won't hear this until the top of the year, but
Gang.
it's just some of the amazing programming here at Casa Library, open mic nights. Hopefully some more live podcasts. And hopefully the Shay Shack production will be incorporating some live podcasting in the 2024.
That's okay. Cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, cool.
We're going to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna be nervous.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
I'm gonna be nervous. It's gonna be awkward.
It's going to be good.
It's probably gonna be good though too, cause I'm good. I'm good at this thing.
Yes, you are. No, you are. You are. But I do want everybody to
not you use the Jen as a time to plug Casa. But it's a perfect time to plug Casa, but still.
I already plugged Casa. I'm trying to plug something else. Don't play.
My bad.
I do want everybody to tune in to iHeartRadio's V101.1 FM. You can take iHeart wherever you go, download that iHeartRadio app, and plug in V101 Memphis. Also, subscribe to the Verbally Effective podcast on all streaming platforms, the Esco YouTube channel. I want to send a big shout out to my girl Shay for coming into my life over here at the Good Cosset. Yes, you are, just a beautiful human being, Shay, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me on the Shay Shack podcast.
Hey, turn up. And we out. I wanna